Hello, my name's Maria and you're watching Rich and Simple Living. Today I've got the air fryer out and I thought what I'm going to do is have a go at another one of these £1 items from Iceland. So I've got the lasagna. I haven't tried doing the lasagna in the air fryer before. I've done it in the oven or the microwave, and that's the instructions it gives you. It doesn't give you no instructions at all for the air fryer. So I thought, well, we'll just sort of have to convert it a bit with the oven temperature. So it says for the oven, gas mod 6, 40 minutes, or fan 180. I think I'm going to go with the 180, you know. I'm never quite sure about how to convert the fan oven things because these have fans in them. So does it work the same as the temperatures in the fan oven? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But I'm going to go with that and see what happens. So 40 minutes, I'm thinking, oh, we'll leave it for about half an hour. If we was to do it in the microwave, it's on full power, which is 800 watts for 11 minutes. But like I say, there's no air frying instructions whatsoever, which is a bit unusual because most of Iceland's range now have got air frying instructions as well. And my thing is, if you can do it in the oven, you can do it in the air fryer because it's basically like a little electric oven. So, excuse my throat today, I've got a bit of a sore throat. Been outside picking apples off my apple tree and I've come in and I'm a bit sore feeling. I don't know whether there's pollen out there or what because I do get hay fever. So it might be a bit of that, so you'll have to excuse me if my voice keeps going. I'm going to bring you down. Yeah, we were picking the apples and normally I get one big, you know, the laundry baskets that you put your washing in when you go and hang it on the line. I normally get a big full basket of them, but this time I got two, so I've been bagging them up and giving them away because we've got far too many that we'll use. So that's what it looks like. It says in the oven to remove the film top, so I'm going to do that because, like I say, I treat the air fryer like it's a little electric oven, whereas if you're putting it in the microwave it says just to pierce holes in the top. But I'm going to remove the top. Take that out of the way a minute. And that's what we got, one frozen lasagna. It's quite good. They're quite a good size. I mean, we use these as one portion, but if you've got children or you're a small eater, I mean, you can easily half that and have two halves, you know, for two portions. So, you know, it's quite good like that. Anyway, I better switch that on and we'll give it a whirl and we'll see what it does. I haven't preheated it because I'm thinking if I'm going to put it on for half an hour and I'm going to put it at 180, it's going to get warm enough. So I've not preheated it. Sometimes I preheat it, sometimes I don't. More often I don't, to be honest, but we'll just see how it goes. So I'm going to sit it in there. We'll sit it long ways because that's how it fits best. And we'll pop it in. Actually, before I pop it in, I've got a feeling I've got two. Yeah, I've got two bottoms in there. Put one out. Just thought that looks a bit high. We'll pop it on the grill bit at the bottom. It's where I store them because I've got two for it. I tend to store them both in there. Okay, so we'll switch it on. Can you see all right? We're going to take it to air fry. We'll take it down to 180 and then we're going to do 30 minutes. Oh, I'm going to pass it, 30 minutes. So we've got it on air fry, 180 degrees Celsius, centigrade, Celsius, whatever it is, see, and 30 minutes and away we go. So I should be able to smell if it burns and I'll come running in and rescue it if it does, but we'll leave it go otherwise and we'll see what it's like in half an hour's time. So we'll be back then. It's just beeped, so I'm going to take it out. We'll see what it looks like and I'm going to take the temperature with my probe to see if it's cooked in the middle. Because we've got no air frying instructions and I've had to guess, we shall have to see. So it's nice and brown. It looks okay. Actually, if we bring you up here, perhaps see what I'm doing better. Right, I'll switch this on. I'll poke it in the middle. You can't see the temperature from there, but it's rising quite rapidly. I'd say that was cooked. Still going up. We've gone into the 80s, so it's definitely cooked. We've gone over the 80s and it's still going up. So I don't need to poke anywhere else really, but yeah, it's going right up. It's going up to the hundreds. So yeah, that's definitely cooked. So I couldn't be sure with not knowing the timings as well. So I did need to test it. Bring you back down. So yeah, I'm going to take it out of there. But it'll be a bit hot. Oh no, I can do it with my hands. There. So yeah, that seems to have cooked quite nice. I'm not going to do a taste test just yet because it is going to be red hot. If the temperature is anything to go by, I'll burn my mouth. So I'm going to leave that to cool for a little while and then we'll test it and see how it tastes. I mean, it looks okay and like I say, it's cooked okay. So we'll come back in a little while when it's cooled a bit. Okay, I'm back. We're going to give it a whirl. As long as I don't burn my mouth. It's gone a bit cooler, so I'm just going to take a bit from the edge so we can see what it's like. Should have used a knife really, I think. I should have used a knife. But, well, I don't know if you can see the layers in there, but we'll just try it anyway and see. That's cooked okay. I was going to try actually, see if I can show you what it's like inside. There we are. It's still steaming hot and it did burn my hand a bit, but you've got your layers in there. Better if I cut it with a knife. But yeah, that tastes all right and just cooked, tastes nice. I don't know why they don't put the air frying times on the side of all of the boxes. They do quite a few of them, but I don't know why they don't do it on all of them, because a lot of people do use air fryers now. They're quite popular. But anyway, we adjusted it. We went with the 180 and we did half an hour, I think then, half an hour. So I don't know if any of you have ever done the Iceland lasagna in the air fryer. If you have, let me know what timings and temperatures that you put it on. And might be helpful to somebody else as well. I know all air fryers, they vary a bit, and you know what cooks one at one temperature might need slightly adapting on a different model. But yeah, if any of you have done one, just let me know in the comments down below. So that's it for today. I do count that as a success. And it tastes perfectly fine, and yeah, I'm happy with that. I would probably do them in the air fryer if I had to do them in there. I mean, normally I do them in the oven or in the microwave. Oven's the best option because I tend to do 3 at once, so it saves time and energy if I just put them all into the gas oven and just cook them all together. But if you're just doing one for yourself, then it's ideal just to pop it into the air fryer and do. Or microwave as well, it's got that. Then what was the timing on that? Did I say that wasn't very long actually? 11 minutes for the microwave, so that's not long at all. That's quite quick. So yeah, it's really good. Normally when we do these lasagnas, I do really like these Iceland ones. And for £1, they're excellent value. And normally I do them with those little potato balls. If you've seen any of the Iceland hauls that I've done, you'll see I buy a lot of these little potato balls, and they're really nice. They're £1 for a packet as well, and they're lovely. And I like to put some peas with them, and that tastes really nice. Or you can have beans with them if you like beans. So for £1, that's quite a cheap meal, even putting the other bits to them as well. It's quite cheap. So provides only a few of you. If you've got a large family, like when my children were all at home years ago, and we were a large family. We were a family of 7 then. I mean, we're more than that now, but we don't all live at home now. But Sean wasn't born then. We were a family of 7, and I used to have to home make big batches of things, because to buy things like that then individually would have cost a lot of money. But if it's just a couple of you, then it is, you know, not expensive at all, really. It makes a good cheap meal. But yeah, if there's more of you, it wouldn't. Somebody was asking me actually how many people that I got at home, or how many family members I'd got, because I do talk about my family, and I don't think I've ever said how many I've got. I don't know, but I have got 6 children. 5 of them grown up. They were like my first 5, and out of them 5 I had a set of twins, and they were the youngest until Sean came along. Sean was a latecomer, surprise. I was told I couldn't have no more children, and then 18 years after the twins, had this little miracle girl, and that's Sean. So yeah, she's a lot younger than the others. The others are grown up, and most of them have all got families of their own. And so I've got the 6 children, I've got 7 grandchildren, and I've got a daughter-in-law. So yeah, and then 2 of my sons have got partners that they live with. So all in all, I think we come to about 18 of us if we're having a function, like a buffet for a family event. Then there's normally about 18 of us, I think, 16 or 18. I'd have to count them all. But yeah, there is quite a few of us. So that's why when I'm talking about people and I'm saying about big families, or talking about this son, that son, that's why I've got a lot of children. I've got 6 of them, and well, 5 pregnancies because 1 lot was twins. It always sounds less then when I say that. So yeah. And to date, there's only 7 grandchildren, but there's always time for more of them yet, especially as Sean's only 15. She's got to grow up yet. So that's the family I've got. That's who I've got in my family. Somebody had asked me the other day, so it's easier just to say it, isn't it, than write. I did try and write it all out, but that's who I've got. Don't all live at home, then they come and go. People do all the time, so I'm always cooking for somebody. 4 of us live permanently at home. Then I have a spare bedroom, and sometimes the boys come and stay over, some of them, not all of them, and they'll come and stay for various reasons, and they're gone again. And yeah, so we've got 4 permanent members at home, but I do cook for more than that. So sometimes I just put an order in for a dinner. Especially on a Sunday. I've got one son who'll say, cooking Sunday dinner tomorrow, Mum. Put me an order down for one. He's got his own family and lives with his own family, but oh, I've not had a Sunday dinner for ages. Put my name down for one, Mum. So you find yourself cooking for more than who actually lives here most of the time. So yeah, that's that. That is our family. So yeah, I've got 4 sons and 2 daughters. So you hear me talk about the daughters quite a lot because they're the 2 permanent residents here. And the 4 sons, they have their own, one's married and they've got their own partners and families and that. So they live elsewhere. So that's who I've got. I don't think there was anything anybody else had asked me. I'm trying to think if anybody had asked me anything else. Somebody did this morning. I think I answered the question. Might be the same person asked me about my who was in my house, about Sean, how fussy she is. Very fussy, extremely fussy. When she was a baby, she wouldn't have milk. It was very difficult to give her milk. She wasn't the only one like that, and my second son was like that as well. Very difficult to give milk to. Then when started weaning her, she didn't really like food of any nature. She'd spit it all out, and I was so worried about her that once upon a time, the at the clinic they used to give you free vitamins for under fives, but it had all stopped by the time I'd had Sean. But because she was so finicky and not eating anything, they actually gave her vitamins. She was allowed to have vitamins, and she still has vitamins now, but we buy myself now. But she does eat a bit more now than she did. We have to write lists out of things that she'll eat. Then I try and adapt it to what we're having. And it is getting better. She's started adding a few bits more to the list. But she's quite funny in the sense that, say, like you had a meal and you've got baked beans with it, she can't have food touching each other. It's got to be all separate. She can never have beans or anything like that to touch. She does like beans, but we'll put them in a separate little pot. So like if you're having a quick snack, a lunchtime snack of beans on toast, we all say, Sean, do you want beans off toast? Because she has them off the toast. She'll have the toast on a plate and the beans in a bowl separate. She won't have them together. So yeah, she's quite funny like that. I've never had one quite like that before. So yeah, that's what I mean by when I say she's a fussy eater. It is quite difficult sometimes, but it is getting better, and she does try more now, and it is getting better. So her taste buds are expanding, but she still won't put things together. You know, I don't know whether it's a texture or something like that. Some people are like that. They just don't like that sort of thing and textures and stuff together. So yeah, that's another one. It's easier just to say it than try and write it. I've tried to write it and answer the question, but it's easier just to say it. So that's a little bit about them all. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you now next week. I'm off to a wedding at the beginning of the week, so it'll probably be sort of Tuesday or Wednesday when I come on again, when you see me again. So until then, everybody, take care. Bye.